A star.
No, that's really groundbreaking.
No, like a star.
What does that mean?
Can you just come look?
Okay. Whoa, what the hell? Right? Are you thinking what I'm thinking here? I mean, I think I am. These are the kinds of moments that define lifetimes. Okay, I'm drafting an email to the department head. Dear Dr. Samuels, my colleague and I have made a discovery that requires your immediate attention. Oh, Robbie, come on, no, this is all you. No, I want to. We're doing this together. No, Robbie, I don't say it enough. You're all right. Flatter me. Do you want to try taking the next section? Yeah. Okay. Naturally, our initial conclusion is that an alien species has disguised itself as one of the atmospheric objects most familiar to humans, the star, in order to spy on us from a comfortable distance. How's that? Stop me if you want to change anything. No, that's good. We believe our new neighbors mistakenly used our 5-pointed visual shorthand for star as a model for their cover, rather than an image of an actual star. We recommend swift and serious attention to what we humbly propose be named... How about BNR's Crazy Star? Yes. Love, Robbie and Bridget. Is love too familiar for an email to a supervisor, do you think? There's no time for edits. Okay, send it. Send. Do you want to look at each other from either side of the telescope so one of us is tiny and one giant? I think that email we just sent is gonna have to be bumped to your second best idea of the day. Okay, I call little side. Oh no. Who's that? Hey, Robbie? Is there a sticker? We're gonna have to resign. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to resign. Okay, extra number 4. That's me. We're gonna need you to just make small talk with Bella until Damien says his line. Oh, I was told I would have a non-speaking role. Yeah, I mean, what you're saying isn't gonna be important. We just need background party chit-chat. Okay. Okay, action. Can't believe we're graduating so soon. If I don't get my grade up in AB Science stat, they're not gonna let me read my poem at graduation. And I've been working on it for months. It rhymes and everything. Sorry to hear that. I know if I can just get it in front of an audience, I'll be fine. The thing is, I just don't understand precipitation. Bella? I didn't think you came to these things. I'm sorry, I forgot my line. Okay, extra number 4. Some of that stuff seemed a little out of left field. I'm not a writer, Dana. I'll follow a script to the end of the earth, but let's try another and just keep it simple, okay? Action. I'm visiting my grandmother tomorrow. Your grandmother is one of the school's biggest donors. Yes. Could she put in a good word about my poem? What? A good word about my poem! The poem you're talking about in the last take? If I can't read my poem at graduation, that's months combing over a rhyming dictionary out the window. Should I slap her? No. Bella? Why did you ask if you could slap me? It just felt like the natural progression of the conversation. Didn't think you came to these things. Cut. This isn't working. We could bring someone else in. Where'd you get that dress? I think thrifted. So cute. Thanks. There, that's the kind, just do that when we're rolling. This wasn't acting, Dana, this was a real conversation. It's a real conversation, it will be believable to the audience, so. That's brilliant. Yeah, well, because the most realistic fiction of all is the truth. Let's go again. Action. How are you today? I overheard some producers saying they're killing off your character in next week's episode. Really? Oh, they're super worried about how you're gonna take it. Oh my god. Bella? Dana, is this real? Oh my god. Cut. That one felt good to me, Dana. Hi, we would like one of those tables with the big grills in the middle. Okay, what's the reservation name under? Oh, we didn't know we needed those. I'm sorry, yeah, you do. John Hefferlin? You're going to meet us at the restaurant? If the John Hefferlin's coming here, our table is definitely in order. One of those big ones with the grills in the middle. I don't know who John Hefferlin is. What? He's only actor. Starting center for the home team. He's the best there is. Aren't you on the phone? Was that John? You want one of those tables with the big grills in the middle? We don't have tables like that. Can you check in the back? You want me to check to see if we've installed tables with grills in the middle? The lady's saying there's no tables with grills. Aw, man. Guess we could do a regular table. Okay, we'll take a regular table. No grill. Okay, we're out of regular table. Oh. That doesn't mean, hey, we got the grill. That's great news. I'm gonna make one of those onion volcanoes. You're my best friend. Love you, buddy. We solved this using friendship. I'm scared it's gonna be cold. Listen, the faster you do it, the faster you'll get it over with. Okay. You guys are definitely gonna go after me though, right? This isn't a prank where I'm gonna jump in and then you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, she actually did it, and then I'm all wet for the rest of the afternoon. Listen, I hate to be the one to... I think it's important for you to know before this happens. It is sort of like a one-way ticket type of thing. What does that mean? Is this the kind of plank where... I mean, yeah, Stevie, it's like a pirate plank. It is? Sorry, Stevie, we thought we
Guys!
Yeah, it's not
Frank,
personal. We hung out like this morning. Yeah, I thought it was super weird that you seemed enthusiastic about the idea. Did you all, like, know that this was what was happening? We thought it was pretty clear. I mean, you can't swim, so I assumed you had picked somewhere shallow enough to stand because you knew that about me and we're friends. Middle of the ocean. It's obviously not shallow enough to stand. I don't know, Frank. Maybe my depth perception isn't amazing. You saw, like, hands were also tied behind your back. I thought that was, like, spooky hazing. I really didn't mean to blindside you. I think it was an honest mistake. It's like turning into a whole thing. What are the 2 rules of being a pirate? Come on, Stevie, don't do this. What are they? Have fun and be safe. Have fun and be safe. Is this safe? No, it's not safe. Is this fun? Like for me, I'm not having fun. I guess if I try to put myself in your shoes, I could see how it wouldn't be. Listen, why don't you come back up here and we can talk about it? Yeah, we probably should have gone about this better. Don't be a sore winner. I want this to be a learning experience for you guys. Stevie, don't do this. I'm gonna jump. Guys, I changed my mind. Can you pull me out? One of these glasses is poisoned with iocane powder. You can pick either glass. Babe, I got this. I'm totally gonna save you. Cool. Choose carefully. Because... Oh, you're just going for it.
What's he doing?
He drank one of them already.
What?
You don't want to poisoned, right? Think about it for a second. Don't need to. I spent the last 2 years building up a tolerance to niacin powder. I said iocane. Niacin. Iocane.
What's the difference? Does that change anything?
Yeah, it's just a completely different poison. I'm not immune to this. What if I told you that I switched the glasses? You drank from the glass? When would you even have done that? Like immediately. You're acting like you've been poisoned. I totally switched the glasses.
Oh, this is sad.
And so you've drank the poison, not me. Okay, take another sip. Mm-hmm. Babe, you don't have... How do you feel? In a second. I feel good. Next word is banana. Okay. Can you use it in a sentence? Really? Yeah. Okay, the fruit salad had oranges, apples, and bananas in it. Okay, permission to turn my microphone off? Yeah, sure. Okay. This shit is bananas. B-A-M-A-N-M-N. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. How could you hear me? It's just, this isn't that big of a room. Okay, well, I wasn't spelling, I was just singing. B-A-M-A-N. Really thought that would work. The next time you say letters, it's gonna count, so just keep that in mind. Okay, banana. B-A-N-A-N-A. N. No. Hey, Miss Perry, you wrote on my test you wanted to talk to me? Chloe, you're such a great student. Which is why it makes me sad to see some of the choices you've been making lately. Well, I got an A-, so... No, it's not that. Chloe, who you surround yourself with is very important. I've noticed you've begun spending a lot of time with Lena and those other older kids. Oh, yeah. I just think they're fun. Just hope you'll try not to lose yourself in the high school of it all. Just, there can be a pressure to conform. Okay. I know it sounds trite. No, it doesn't. I appreciate it, Miss Perry. Thank you. I'm glad. Is that a new shirt? Lena picked it out for me. Is it bad? All I'll say is I can tell Lena picked it out for you. Okay, noted. And the hat, too. You don't need to reinvent yourself. You don't need to prove anything. You're great the way you are. I kind of like that, but I see what you're saying. It's too small for the size of your head. Plus, a lighter color would be more flattering. And don't feel like you have to wear pants like that just because Lena or some microtrend says so. You'll look back at photos and think, what was I doing? I look like an idiot. Yeah, these are mine. They're pretty old. And that ring, just don't base your choices around some invisible barometer of coolness. The barometer isn't feeling super invisible in this talk. You should stick to simple, timeless pieces that fit you really well. And that necklace, too. Again, some of this just feels like you thinking I look bad. I only want to encourage you to be your most authentic self. And that's kind of you. It is. I'm telling you these things because I think you have such a bright future. You're a great kid. Seriously. Thanks. And Chloe. Yeah? Don't bleach your eyebrows. It's not a flattering look if you're a little bit ugly. Okay, get out of here. You got 5 minutes to catch the bus. Did you just call me ugly? I'm really glad we had this conversation. Just me, I'm a solo rider. Sorry, ma'am, you have to be 48 inches to ride. That's a good one. Not a joke, just a rule. I'm obviously solidly past 48 inches. Yes, that's the issue. You have to be exactly 48. Why? You just do. Trust me. Or what? You're decapitated. Part of the ride involves a blade swinging over the rider's heads kind of right at the 49-inch mark. Why would you guys put something like that in? To make sure no one too tall's on there. Yeah. It doesn't seem like a good business model to me. Do you have enough people? It's an extremely common height among children ages 6 to 10. Oh good, I'm sure kids ages 6 to 10 love a ride where a blade swings over their head. Well, they appreciate that the blade didn't get them, which is more than you would be able to say if you rode. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go on the Ferris wheel or something. Not with that torso length, you're not. What is that, 17 inches? I don't know my torso length. Our Ferris wheel has a static blade at the very top that unfortunately decapitates anyone with a torso of over 15 inches. Why? Well, pretend this is the Ferris wheel and the blade's here. The rotation pushes you into the blade. No, it's slow, but the blade is very sharp. No, I mean, why are you putting blades in all of these places? And the thread of the blade keeps attendants who are too tall to ride safe from danger. But the danger is the blade. You can go back and forth on this all day. What activities here are safe for me to do? You go to the Toucan Grill. Oh, a restaurant. Oh no, actually I think the Toucan Grill might have recently installed a blade. The Carnival Center, you could do the limbo game, as long as you win. Because the stick is, yeah. Okay, then I will go home. Oh yeah, unfortunately going home is one of our activities that does have a blade. Is daylight savings this weekend? Yeah. Wow, I completely missed it. It's wild how that can happen now because all of your devices update on their own. I always feel like the extra hour is not worth it. Is it getting dark at 5? That and the lawlessness. I'm gonna stay in next year. This year wipes me out. I never even go out, but it's just a hassle remembering to lock everything and the traffic and... What are you guys talking about? Daylight savings. Yeah, the extra hour when all laws disappear. You can't be prosecuted for anything you do during daylight savings. I don't think that's true. No, literally, sometimes I cannot believe it's true. No, I'm saying I think it's not true. I think that's the movie The Purge. What? The Purge. It's a movie where all laws disappear for a little while. That's what you're thinking of. No, Purge is when you have 2 long, thin pieces of metal on your shoes and you slide down a snowy mountain. No, that's skiing. So you're saying daylight savings is based on this Purge movie? No, I'm saying daylight savings does not have a Purge element. I don't want to be a smartass, but do you mind if I Google it? Not at all. I could totally be wrong. I mean, selfishly, I'm hoping we're right on this because I did some, let's just say, unspeakable things this weekend. Yeah, if we're wrong, you're in trouble. What kinds of things? See what Google says before we freak out. Which of the laws did you, I definitely did, the big one. Killing? Okay, so Google is saying that the, state-sanctioned anarchy for a period, that's the movie The Purge. But I think if you explain the misunderstanding, you killed someone? I got the rules mixed up. We're gonna figure this out, okay? It's a mistake anyone could have made. We're down to our bottom 2 contestants of the round, Debbie, Amy, and Sky. Sky. Psst. It means I'm gonna eat you for breakfast, bitch. Why are you being, mean? It's smack talk. Jokes. Sky. This week you designed a gorgeous ball gown made from hundreds of pressed flowers your mother saved in her childhood, which you wove together into a sturdy fabric. Yes, I wanted to really honor her. Lovely. Debbie Amy. Yep. Used the majority of this week's stipend to bribe Sky into giving you her leftover flower fabric. To honor her mom, which you then taped onto a pair of shorts that we know you didn't design for this round because you've worn them every day since the show began. Yeah, but shorts don't get stinky as fast as shirts do. You can wear them a couple times. In our second challenge, Sky designed a lilac pantsuit for her niece's prom. To me, family is everything. Debbie Amy, you said that the most powerful fashion statement is a smile. Sure. And spent your allotted time in the park throwing pennies at birds with your brother-in-law. Well, it's better to do that than throwing bread, because it's teach a man to fish kind of thing. Are you suggesting that pigeons can learn to buy bread? No. Daniel explains it really smart. You have a crush on your sister's husband. Nuh-uh, I don't. I get him better than my sister does, is all I said. All right, well, It's time for the verdict. The winner, by a hair, is Debbie Amy. What? Don't let the door hit you on your way out, bitch. She didn't make anything. Let's just say she gave me the rest of her stipend and asked me to reconsider. It was $45. You're a multi-millionaire. Yes, but it was in cash, and my son needs lunch money for a field trip tomorrow. This is season 85, Sky. You gotta think bigger than just making the clothes. Okay, well, our host's husband is actually... Sorry, someone did the Kushner call-out thing a couple seasons ago. Ugh, okay, I'll go. And don't let the door hit you on the way out, bitch. Yeah, you said that already. Principal Edgars? Have a seat, Joey. Am I in trouble? You're here because of that little stunt you pulled this morning at the science fair. Oh, Miss Kendrick said it would be okay for me to... Joey, are you familiar with NASA? Yeah, they do space stuff. I'd like to introduce you to my colleague, Dr. James L. McIntyre. How do you do, Joey? Hi. Dr. M runs an elite training program for precocious young minds interested in rocket science. Oh, cool. Joey, I hope you know this isn't something we do every day. Your project was one of the most brilliant I've ever seen. My baking soda volcano? If that's your name for it, then yes. Oh, I didn't name it that. I actually didn't come up with it. I found it on, easyscienceforkids.net. That's the thing. It's not easy science for most kids, Joey. Joey is extremely modest. Joey, I'd like to pull you out of school and give you a full ride to NASA's Tiny Genius program. I'm sorry, Principal Edgars, is he talking about my project? Mine was the papier-mâché mound with, the dish soap. I'm not a chemist, so you'll have to save the sciencey lingo for Dr. M. Papier-mâché? We're definitely talking about you and your project, Joey. Joey, don't argue with a professional giving you recognition. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just surprised. Well, I know I was surprised when I saw that bubbling potion shoot out of that little mountain. I didn't even really do the demonstration right. I mixed the caps up and the food coloring so the lava was blue instead of red. Joey, I don't have a lot of time, so you're going to need to tell me if you accept. Sure. Yeah, I'll do it. It sounds fun. I'm so glad. Okay, Joey, that's all for now. Dr. M will be in touch soon. Okay. I think we've found our star commander. That little boy has no idea that the fate of mankind rests on his shoulders. Thanks for letting me stay for dinner, Mr. and Mrs. Hill.
Of course, are you kidding?
You're so sweet. Honey, I like her more than that other friend of yours. What's her name? Who, Rylan? Yes, Rylan. Okay, please don't rank my friends in front of them, Mom. Yeah, because now I'm going to tell Rylan your mom likes me more than her. Don't you dare. Brianna, before we serve plates, we usually like to say a few quick words. No pressure to, participate. It's fine. My family does that too, so. Honey, would you like to take it away? Sure. Okay. My coworker, Pansy Perch, is an absolute snake. She has been timing me while I've been going to the restroom for months, and today I finally proved it by stealing and hiding her wristwatch at the beginning of the day. All day goes by, she doesn't notice. 3 p.m., I go pee. Second I get back, she's like, where's my wristwatch? I'm peeved. That was my peeve. My peeve for the day is that I got a C on a test I studied really hard for, and I could have been a B, but he took off 8% for not writing my name, so that's my peeve. As for me, I made a really beautiful piece of toast and dropped it jam side down right before I was going to take a bite. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Said a good peeve should be directed at something or someone. Yours is just your fault. I think it's time for you to cry me a river. Fair's fair. Here I go. Alright, everybody else is free to serve themselves. And thank you for picking this all up. Why is Mr. Hill eating an onion? Because he lost. Does your family use a potato when they do it? Some families use a potato instead of an onion. We don't, I thought you were talking about, saying grace. Oh, permission to only eat half of this? My stomach's still feeling delicate. Ooh. Sorry, Ted. Denied. Fair enough. And you guys do this every time you eat a meal? Including the onion part? Pretty much, yeah. Unless someone's allergic. But none of us are allergic. Yeah, we only make people eat onions who can eat onions. Alright. What are you doing? You can't eat that. I can't? I'm kidding, you can. Just a practical joke. Oh. Got me. That would be nuts, can you imagine? Ted, maybe focus on the onion rather than the conversation for now. Roger that.
I just feel like we've been kind of, stagnant.
Okay. And I don't know if that's because I feel like I'm not growing or the relationship isn't growing. Those are good things to be thinking about. So yeah, just would love your thoughts. I'm just gonna... Ben?
Yeah?
I hope you don't mind. No, I don't. I mean, mind what? Ben, will you come here for a sec? What's up? Okay, tell Ben what you just told me. I'm sorry, who is this? I'm Ben. Sorry, that's Ben. I thought these were confidential. Oh, they are. They are. There are just a couple of exceptions. It's in the contract. Oh, it's really in there. Whenever you're ready. I guess I'm having a hard time figuring out whether I'm dissatisfied with my own life or in the relationship. Are you guys still, like, doinking? That's a good question.
I'm sorry, what is your relationship to each other? Like, are you her assistant?
Sadly, I cannot disclose that to you. That would be a violation of patient confidentiality.
What?
Yeah, that's in the contract, too. Yeah, can I see that? See, it says, counselor can't say who Ben is, very boilerplate. We're out of peanut butter. Oh, man. It's okay if you're busy. Well, I have more sessions all afternoon, is the thing. Could she go? Oh, maybe. Could she? Could I go get Ben more peanut butter? Oh, that'd be great. Would you mind? And you know, I actually think it could be good for your relationship with your partner. Might give her some clarity. Totally. Can you tell her to get chunky? I'm just gonna start by asking you some questions. Okay, cool. What's your drug use like? Light. I would say light. Okay, great. And any marijuana? Like, every once in a while, but not really. Okay, cool. Would you say, like, in the last 30 days? Not in the last 30 days, no. So, down the hall, there is a bathroom, and there's some containers, and I'm sure you've peed in a cup before. So just, yeah. That's the last step, and then you're free to go. Really? Already? Yep. Usually I'm asked a lot more questions, and then, like, my reflexes are checked, and my, like, blood pressure is taken. You know, we can get all of that from the pee. You can get my reflexes from my pee? Yes. This is sort of an out there question. Are you trying to get my pees to pass a drug test? Can't lie to you. Okay. Yes. Is that okay? Sure. Yeah. I mean, I wish you hadn't tried to trick me, but totally. But yeah, I don't believe in workplace drug testing. No, me neither. The test is for my husband. He gets migraines. The other day he was like, "Do you know someone whose pee I could use?" And I was like, "Robert, no professional in the world has more access to pee than mine." Hey, can I give you some constructive feedback? Sure, yeah. So I think what tipped me off is that you only asked me questions about my pee. That's exactly what the last person said. They're like, "Is this for a drug test?" Yeah, you could just, like, pepper in some other, like, standard checkup questions, like food and exercise. That's smart. Yeah. You know, I sometimes also get migraines. Oh, say no more. Really? I literally just tried to trick you into giving me your clean pee. No, it's true, you did. It's the least I can do. So if you saw me in the middle of the forest, would you be like, "What's this doing here?" Yeah. Can I do a cartwheel? You cannot. You need to ask broader questions. Am I one of those vegetables that technically is a fruit? Ask if you can be eaten. Can I be eaten? No. There's a guy who ate one of you, like, over the course of a lifetime? No, that's not gonna be helpful. As in Ripley's Believe It or Not. Oh, am I like a dude's own arm? No, but that's a fantastic guess. It's not a fantastic guess. Am I like a big bowl of snails? Okay, let's just say you can't be eaten. Not with that attitude. Am I an airplane? Not even close. What do you mean not even close? Cars can't fly. Oh. Am I like one of those big meatballs? Okay. Like how sometimes at a fancy restaurant they'll only give you one meatball, but it's really big? Kind of, but imagine it's moving very fast. Oh, I'm a car. Pencils and pens. Both come in many colors, but which do people really prefer when it comes down to it? I decided to take matters into my own hands and took a poll of 17 people walking past me in the park. 3 said pencils. 5 said pens. 8 people were either walking too fast or pretended not to hear me. 1 woman wore a beautiful dress and a wide-brimmed hat. As she passed me by, she tipped the hat ever so slightly, and in that moment, I forgot my own name. Vague recollections of why I was here, half-formed images of writing utensils swam about my mind, but I couldn't form a single word. Then she said in a voice that sent shivers down my spine, "I'm looking for a man named Bradford. Please, if you see him, pass along the address 261 Lorraine, along with the message, there will be consequences." Then I let out the biggest vag fart that the world has ever seen. The thing about a vagina fart is that you can't control it in the way that you can control a fart that comes from your butt. She gave me a look of disgust and disappeared into the crowd. The winner, by a landslide, is Pen. I want something sort of light, not too, sweet, not too dense. Okay, and I like the idea of sort of like a raspberry filling, so it sounds like the dress you're describing is actually a cake. As I'm listening to Sasha, it sounds like the dress she's describing is actually a cake. I'm definitely open to trying a cake. It's not what I envisioned, but they're the experts. And then for the outside, maybe like a buttercream? Yeah, see, that's a cake. Wow, I guess it is. Listen, I've been doing this for 30 years. I thought I wanted a strapless mermaid with beading and lots of appliques, but it turned out that what I was describing was a cake. Okay, does somebody want to kick off our discussion? I'll start. I guess, just those last 2 chapters would be a good place. Professor, shouldn't the discussion maybe start at the beginning of the book and not the end? That's kind of a good idea, Diana. Let's maybe, start with some basics before we dive into things. It's a story about a girl, and the tone is very light and upbeat, which is jarring knowing it's ultimately going to be about a murder. Again with the spoilers. Professor. Diana, Ruth was talking. She was going to say the ending, I had to cut her off. Well, this is a discussion course, and the whole book was assigned. I know that. I would hope they aren't spoilers for anyone in this room. Well, I was just looking out for the group. Ruth, do you want to continue your thought? Yeah, I guess there's a lot of, focus on the tension between Marjorie's desires, and then her family's expectations. Professor, Diana, I'm sorry, I can't keep this lie up. The person it's spoilers to is me. I read a lot of the book, and honestly, I'm loving it so far. The sister character reminds me a lot of myself, but I didn't quite finish it. Okay, then just listen and participate where you can. So just going back to the tensions between, and I don't want it to seem like I don't care about this class, I care about it a lot. All that I ask is that we focus our discussion today, not on the ending. You didn't finish the book. Diana, we're not gonna not talk about the whole book. I read so much, and I type 80 words a minute. I don't think the one time I don't quite finish a book, everyone should treat me like a monster. It's okay that you didn't finish, and it happens, but you need to not take away from the students who did. Professor, there are 2 options. Obviously, we could dismiss Ruth, or we could be adults and just limit our conversation to these first 18 pages. You only read 18 pages? My copy 18 pages is most of the book. It has really small font. Bullshit. Hey, Diana, do you want to be here? We're going to talk about the entire thing, so just make a decision. My decision is I would like to change my major to art. Studio art, not art history. Okay, I'm not in charge of that. Also, my friend just texted me saying my favorite kind of hawk is in the park, so I'm gonna leave right now. If you guys want to be mad at me for that, you can. Are you lost? Yeah. I'm new here. I can tell. But don't worry, you'll get the hang of things. Yeah, I hope so. Where are you headed? I'm trying to find the Haverton Library. Well, that's just that way about 200 feet. Just walk until you see the gargoyles. Can't miss it. Thank you. Anytime. Then what do I do after that? Well, then you're there. It's just down there. I mean, I'll go to the library and that's a few hours, but what do I do after? Oh, you go to the park. The park's right nearby, and that's fun. Sure, but I meant more what do I do always? Always? What should I do all of the time? What should I do generally? You mean how should you live your life? Yeah. I don't know if I can. I don't know you. Well, what would you do if you were me? Well, what do you like? I like music. I like pasta. I like eating pasta. Okay, so maybe you could take a cooking class or go see some live music or something like that. Yeah, but these are still activities. I think I'm asking what kind of person am I? I don't think I can give you the answers that you're looking for. Why not? I just can't. I'm a stranger. It could be anything. You could literally be army. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you to join the army. Well, just thanks for directions at least. Yeah, for sure. Good luck out there. Thank you. Who's that person you were talking to? Someone lost. It bums me out seeing someone looking at a map. Yeah. Oh my god. I should have told her about our cult. Wow. Such a space cadet in the mornings. And then this one's gonna be in the same schedule as the two little ones. Great. And are all of these non-toxic? I would actually have to double check that. But yeah, all of this sounds very doable. Cool. Oh, Tony's back. Hi. This is Tony. Hi, Tony. This is Jen, that potential plant sitter. Hi. Jen. The Jen who responded to our Craigslist ad? Yep, that's me. Elle, I thought we had decided that... Will you relax? You have some really beautiful plants. Yeah, they're looking happy these days. Hey, Elle, can I talk to you for a minute in the kitchen? Can it be after this? It's about this. Either if you have any misgivings about me, I'm happy to answer any questions you have. That's why I'm here. You hear that, Tony? Why don't you talk to our guest instead of being weird and rude? Okay. Yeah, so we called your reference and she had some feedback. Okay, great. I love constructive criticism. She said that you ate all of her plants. Okay. She said she came back from her trip and found that you had eaten all of her plants. I think Tony, and honestly, I would love maybe some reassurance on just like what the story is there. Yeah, at my last house sitting job, I did eat all the plants. Yeah. Okay. They left for a month, and I had eaten every last one by day 2. See, she did have an explanation. Why would you include someone whose plants you ate as a reference? I thought they might speak to some of my other qualities. Jen, what would you say to a potential employer who was maybe worried about that happening again? Ella, you're asking all the right questions. Thank you. Did I eat each and every plant the only other time my house sat? Yeah. And I can't promise you I won't eat yours. In fact, I'm already eating all of your plants in my head. But I'm really good at this job. I'm smart and I work hard. How are you good at this job if you eat the plants? I make up for it in other ways. I make really good pies and I leave fun scavenger hunts. I think she's changed. She hasn't said that. She literally hasn't said that she won't eat our plants. How would you guys feel about getting a couple extra basil plants before my start date? She's asking you to get more plants for her to eat. I speak for both Tony and myself when I say that you're hired. Mine is done. Oh, that's cute. I love him. Having kind of a weird time with mine. Wait, I want to see. Well, because I was thinking I wanted to carve something that would be like useful, but then it just show me. Okay, it's just thinking like stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, no, I see what. Then I ran out of room. So I'm confused about why you're carving stop, drop, and roll into the pumpkin. Just in case something happened, like if there were like fire. Pumpkins have candles and like that could be a fire hazard. Yeah. Good thinking. Is my pumpkin dumb, do you think? No. I guess people know to stop, drop, and roll. Would you think it was dumb if you saw it like at someone's house? I wouldn't think it was dumb, no. I think I'd probably be like, what? Sure. What if you're on fire? Well, if I were on fire, I'd only know 2 of the things you need to do. Are you making fun of me? No, I'm sorry. I'm having some serious second thoughts about my pumpkin. Try to carve my letters into the shape of a face, maybe. Try to pivot. Maybe. I mean, you made them pretty big. Could I carve the word roll into the bottom of your pumpkin and then we put them next to each other so that it at least makes sense? I kind of just don't want my pumpkin to be part of your stop, drop, and roll thing. Okay. Sorry. I think I'm gonna run to the store and get another pumpkin. Try again. Okay. And then maybe on that one I can write something instead, like always wear a seatbelt, or even just careful. Why do you feel like your pumpkin has to have a safety message? I just want to make sure my next pumpkin accomplishes everything it needs to, because I feel pretty embarrassed about messing up and I don't want to do it again. And this is so not worth stressing over. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get another pumpkin, I'm gonna carve the words rock and roll into it. The roll I'll write in the same font as these ones, and then I'll place them so that it can be read as finishing it, so that way I'll have one cool pumpkin and one safety pumpkin. Do you think it's a dumb plan? No, I think it's a great plan. Really? Happy Halloween.
I used to hate the water. I can't imagine why.
So that's the famous Jaws. You guys see why that's one of my favorites? That was a well-made movie, for sure. There's something about it that just doesn't really sit right. Yeah, I feel the same way. No. What part? I mean, the shark. The shark for me as well. Is it like an animal cruelty thing? Yeah, it was an animal cruelty thing. Because it wasn't a real shark. And I would imagine it wasn't real swimmers, but that doesn't make what Jaws did okay. What Jaws did? Jaws was a menace to all kinds of people who were just trying to go to the beach. I'm so glad they caught him. Of course I'm glad they caught him in the end, but it shouldn't have cost them so much. The shark was being really unpredictable and making things a lot tougher for the town. Not to mention he was killing and eating the townspeople. Oh, you're talking about... I'm not rooting for the killer shark when I watch this. They clearly wanted us to empathize with the shark. I mean, why else would they have made him so handsome? The same thought. Their decision to make the shark so handsome felt like they were tacitly condoning what he was doing. You both thought the shark was handsome? I don't think we're the first people to say that about Daniel Craig. You thought the shark was Daniel Craig? We should have just watched March of the Penguins like usual. Okay, you're doing great. Almost there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it. But no matter what, I'll be okay. Well, you're gonna make it no matter what, and then you'll be okay. Yeah. But if there's an emergency, I always have the safety cord. That's what I meant. Right, but you don't need a safety cord. Okay, safety cord or not, you will make it safely to this side. Janice, is there a safety cord running from the back of my harness to the rope? Well, the cord is actually running from one building to the other, keeping you comfortably aloft. Are you just talking about the tightrope? Yes. Janice, why am I not attached to anything? Well, we looked it up and the record for this height tethered has already been reached. I don't care about a record, which is why we didn't waste your time by letting you know. Janice, I want to live. I gleaned that from how well you're balancing. Why did you give me a harness if it's not tied to anything? To create the illusion of safety so you could tackle this momentous challenge uninhibited by fear. But you are telling me before I am all the way across. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be. I don't want to be on here. I don't want to be on the rope. As your coach, the safest place for you right now is balanced atop the rope. I know. I'm so high up. 103 stories. The highest ever traversed without a... Janice, you are fired at least if I get across. Do you understand that? I think when you get your write-up in the online publication Walker's Gazette, you'll change your mind. This is my last minute of life. No, just watch out for that bird and you'll be fine. What bird? Oh my god. Oh. When that happens, it's always because of pigeons. Yeah. Okay, are you ready to go? Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, hop on. But mine will have a safety cord, right? Don't worry about that. Hey, stranger. It's been a while. Listen, Payne, I don't know what you're scheming, but I know you'll never get away with it. And you'll never make it off that bus alive. Tell her, Linda. Okay, my name is Linda. I'm Payne's new assistant. Okay, not tell her about yourself. Oh, you mean about the bomb. That's right. What bomb? Linda set up a fun little surprise for you. If that speedometer hits 50, a bomb will be activated and the bus will explode. Payne, you never miss a trick, so you'd better keep that thing moving. And fast. Okay, starting when? It's already begun. The bomb's active and the second it dips below 50, because I'm at a light right now. You're currently stopped at a light? Mm-hmm. Linda? Sounds like she's following the rules for now, but good luck to her if she gets on the freeway. Linda, did you set it up so that the bomb goes off when it crosses to above 50? Yeah? Okay. If she goes above 50, she can say goodbye to being alive. Below 50, Linda! Wait, so I just can't let the bus go above 50 miles per hour. It seems that is the situation. That feels easy. It does. It might seem easy, but make one mistake and everyone on that bus goes kabam. Well, it's just me on board at the moment. It's just you on the bus? Yeah. You said this was a popular line, Linda. No, I said the people who take that line seem popular. Yeah, no one really takes the 6 during the day. I might just pull over. Yeah, I guess there's nothing stopping you from doing that.
Hi, can I get one ticket going anywhere?
I've never seen one of these in real life before. There's this girl and I just need to get to the other side. Alright, this is so romantic. Yeah, I made a big mistake. Well, with a gesture like this, I'm sure she'll forgive you. It's not really about forgiveness. I'm sorry, I'm really in a hurry. Yes, sorry. I have a Cincinnati for 75, Cleveland for 90, What about Indonesia? Yeah, that'll be a lot more. I have $6,000 in cash. Okay, there's one at 11 p.m. No, that's too late. If you're not getting on the plane, doesn't really matter. I am getting on the plane. You are? So why not use the ticket? Two birds. Do you have anything in China or most of North Africa is fine? You said you were in a hurry, but I can look. Sorry, one second. Yeah, I'm getting it now. No, Portugal has an extradition treaty. I have to go. You know, I don't think I've actually asked for ID yet. We need that to book the flight. Shit. Pretend we're talking. We are talking. Pretend we're talking. Are you fleeing? No, it's not anything bad. I'm the good guy here. Are you like a whistleblower? I was whistleblown. That's not good. Shit. Pretend we're talking. We are talking. I was a hitman. No. For a prominent company. Yeah, I need you to stop telling me about it. I appreciate your help. You've been a huge aid. Well, wait. No, I mean it. You've really abetted me. I thought you were trying to catch up with a girl before she got on a plane. I am. Oh. The whistleblower. Oh. I'm fleeing the feds, and she's fleeing me. Right. One last job before I disappear. The job is to tell her that I love her. It's actually really sweet. I have a Montenegro that leaves in 30 minutes. Really? I'm always willing to help a love story along. You have no idea how much that means. Don't worry about it. Now, what is the TSA's policy on guns?
Hey, do you guys have a minute to talk?
Sure, yeah.
What's your ideal New York night?
Tonight.
Cool, what's special about tonight?
We're each trying to catch one rat, each.
And it can't be a rat from a store.
You're catching rats.
Just one rat, each.
Come here, little rat, I'll get ya!
And no using cheese.
Come on!
Cheese is unacceptable.
She's the boss.
How are you going to catch your rat?
Well, I have this piece of string. Need I say any more? Once I start using this, it will be hard to have only one rat.
So you're working together.
No, we're not working together.
You don't get along.
What's your method?
I don't want her to hear.
I will entice it with music.
I heard music.
No! No peeking!
What happens when you catch the rat?
You must not understand why we do this.
A rat isn't a tool.
Why does a fisherman catch a fish? Only to set it free.
So you're gonna set the rats free?
We have to get to
hunting.
Okay, Liv, you're on in a sec.
Welcome Olivia Shepherd, whose new album Cry for Help features hit songs like Coming Out as 19 and The Adults in My Life Tricked Me.
Thank you for that introduction, Greta Thunberg. And might I say, I loved Little Women. When most people hear water, they think of swimming pools. But water is also the core ingredient in nature's crazy old swimming pool known as the sea. Hit it, boys. Somewhere. Okay, let's keep it short though. Beyond the sea. Somewhere waiting for me. Cut. Thanks, boys. But let's get to business. In the last year, over 1 billion trees worth of paper have been thrown out in the US alone. Vivienne? I'm sorry. You know what? Hey, what are you doing? I want to speak from the heart. It's ironic that, in order to speak from the heart, I must tear up the very trees I hope to one day save. Okay. Okay, you don't have to keep. Point's been made. Change happens when we work together. Through your combined efforts and generous contributions, you all have raised over $50,000 towards booking me for this event. Yeah. Who here cares about the Earth? We're all here today, not just to talk about climate change. We're here to demand climate change. Oh no. The climate is changing. If you believe in science, you know that's a fact. But is it changing fast enough?
Yes, it is. Olivia.
No. Liv, can you hear me? Liv, do you want climate? Change! When do we want it? Now! Hit it, boys! Somewhere beyond the sea! Here's the only thing I'll say about aging as a woman, and then I really think we should all put the topic away. I'm not in my mid-30s. I'm in my mid-20s. But as soon as I get there, as soon as I reach, 35, I am not automatically the president, but I'm eligible. I can run, I can even jump for president. I can run, even jump for president. But I won't. And why is that? It's because I won't do it until every person in America gets a turn to be the president. So, okay, what does that mean? Let's zoom out. We're in space. We're looking in. The Earth is far away. It's a quarter. It's the size of a quarter. On that quarter, not George Washington, the first woman president. Here's what she's not wearing in that quarter. She's not wearing an eye cream she got on Instagram. She's not wearing a $40 hair clip that she got on Instagram. She's completely naked. Or she's wearing a shirt of her own making. But here's the thing. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean her politics are good. She's got some fringe beliefs about gay adoption rights. Oh, but you voted for her all the same. Because she was a woman? Because she was naked? I'm afraid of getting older. Try Claire. Her password's not going to be her own first name. Claire's computer? I also don't think that's going to... Oh! Hey guys. Hey! Claire. What's going on? We're just fishing. Fishing? What do you mean, like data fishing? Like the pH? For fish. We're hacking into your computer. What? Yeah, we're hacking in. Guys, we think it's nuts that your password is Claire's computer. It's supposed to be a password, not a description, Claire. If this were a label maker, I'd say it's a great password. First of all, my password is not Claire's computer. Okay, that's a good try, Claire, but we already entered it and it worked. No, I'm serious. That's not my password. It's not? No. Then, come to think of it, this actually could be my computer. Is your password Claire's computer? It's like, come to think of it, yes. I remembered I thought it would be a secure password seeing as I'm not Claire. Why are you guys trying to break into my laptop? I just wanted to buy some things using your credit card. Just so we wouldn't have to pay for it. That is unbelievably not okay. No, I feel like you don't get it. We just wanted to get some new stuff and we just wanted to use an account that our card wasn't attached to. No, I get it. I'm not saying I don't get it. How can we explain this to her in a way she'll understand? Hey, can I buy you a drink? Sure. Yeah, thank you. Could I please get a lager for myself and then a peach southpaw? Oh, sounds fancy. Sorry, one more time. A peach southpaw and extra condensed milk, please. Thanks. So where are you from? I'm from here. No way. Yeah, I love it here. Kinda has everything. I have no idea what that drink is. Oh, it's just the standard, juice from a can of peaches, condensed milk, rum, clove. I don't think we have all that stuff. Say just a beer would be great. Could you just check? Yeah. Claire, can you check in the back and see if we have condensed milk? No, condensed milk? Yes. I have this book of cocktails that any bartender should know how to make and it's in there. Oh, well, I'd never heard of it. If you go to P, it's right there. Peach Southpaw. I believe you. What year was the book published? Oh, you're listening. I don't know because the first 10 pages have been lost to time. I actually did find a can. Oh, look at that. It has a dent in it though. Why don't I just get a beer too? Aw, come on. You know what? No. Yeah. I'm making this drink. The thing is, I don't want a drink with condensed milk in it. I can really understand why you wouldn't, but this thing is in motion. Maybe I can have the lager and you can have the peach milk thing? It's a peach southpaw. Yeah, okay. I don't really like them. What's our evening plan? Do you want to order in and watch a movie or something? We did that last night. And most nights, yeah. Yeah, but that's because it's perfect. There's nothing better in the world, I guess. We're not in a rut, are we? What? I don't think so. Do you feel like we are? No. I'm gonna put in a takeout order from Table Grill. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Really, what? I think I have just what the doctor ordered. Meaning? How does the little trip sound? Oh, I would go on a trip. Your partner in crime just booked us 2 one-way tickets to London this weekend. No refunds. This weekend's a little tricky for me. 2 non-refundable tickets. One-way tickets. Okay, why one way? We wouldn't be moving there, right? No, just like a full steam ahead. Like a symbolic, because it's much cheaper to buy the return flights. Yeah, but with this it's like, who knows when we'll be back. Okay. I have work, so for any trip we went on, they would have to know when I'd be back. Right. I also don't have a passport. Oh, you don't? No. And it takes like a month. Right. Feel a little silly about getting these tickets. Just trying to get us. I don't want us to be in a rut. We're not. I shouldn't have said that. I just meant that it would be fun to go bowling or go to a concert. Maybe if you call the airline right away and explain, you could get a partial refund. The option I selected made it very, very clear that I can't do that. Gotcha. Do you want to go bowling tonight? Not really. Sam, which one do you think? They're so different. Oh, I'm sorry. Those look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff. Go with that one. All right, and for the evening look, we're between these. Andrea, what on earth is so funny? I just can't help it. I'm just like, it's 2 belts. They both hold up pants, These 2 aren't even remotely similar. No, to a trained eye, I'm sure. Ignore me. Show me the spring collection. Yes, these are my top 2 for the first look. Wow. Andrea, oh, come on. They're identical. These? Oh. You think the fashion industry has nothing to do with you. Miranda, wait. But that lumpy sweater you're wearing was picked for you by the people in this room. Miranda, Andrea, what color are these belts? I don't know, sort of a browny beige color? And what color is my sweater? Also brown, but more brown like the ocean. Oh. What? You don't have a childhood dream of being a pilot, do you? Thanks for doing this on such short notice. Of course, not a problem. I've been putting off seeing an optometrist for forever. Oh, I gotta pause you there though. An optometrist is something a little different. Oh, it is? In eye care we have what we call the 3 O's. An optometrist has a doctorate but isn't an MD, and they do like consultations and stuff. An ophthalmologist is an MD, and they're who you go to for surgical treatments. And then an optician's area of expertise is like the technical, like fixing eyeglasses, contacts, etc. Which one are you? I'm something called an eyeball consultant. And that's not one of the O's. Exactly. So how can I help you today? My vision's just been a little shaky lately, so I was thinking it'd probably be good for me to come in and take one of those eye test chart things. Yes, that's a great idea. Let me get that set up. You're making a chart. All right. What letter is this? E. Anything unusual about it? It's red. It's backwards. I don't think it is. Isn't it? Huh. Guess you're right. Wow, it's funny how you need the muscle memory when it's not next to another letter. Well, regardless, it's clear to me that you need glasses. Oh, okay. The next step is picking out a pair, so we're just going to put you under for that. You're going to put me under anesthesia to pick out a pair of glasses? Yeah, we've had a lot of issues with clients kind of wriggling around, so this is just a lot easier. I guess you're the expert. Oh, actually, remember, it's opticians that are experts. What are the qualifications for what you are? We like to joke that the only qualification for being an eyeball consultant is being able to see. Okay, let's get you knocked out. Hey. It's not the usual sound. This means it's empty. Empty? Your pass is out of money. Do you have another method of payment? 1, 2, 3. Can you hold this? 4. Alright, how much money is 6? How much money is 6 quarters? Yeah, I'm not a math person. You don't have to be rude about it. It's $1.50. Okay, I'm gonna check in my back pockets. No, just go ahead. Like ride the bus for $1.50 when the cost is $2.50? Yeah, just sit down. I have 2 pockets I haven't even checked. I want to pay. I don't care. You didn't have the money ready when I got here, so just sit down. If I want to pay and you don't want me to pay, then you're stealing from the city, not me. Okay, then get off the bus. Wait, no, please let me on. I was kidding. I've been waiting for the bus for 20 minutes. I have a schedule to keep, so just make a choice. I'm no more counting money up here. Okay, I'm gonna take the ride, but I'm gonna find a way to earn the difference. That's not necessary. Just sit down. When you take a fork and do cross-hatching, that's called scoring. And if you take the goop from the water cup and put it on the crosshatch area, it makes a handle stronger. What are you saying? Why are you talking? I'm driving. I'm a pottery teacher. This is the only paid service I'm qualified to offer in order to earn my ride. I'm not asking you to earn your ride. What if this is a test and I'm like the bus version of like when they send someone undercover to see if a bar is serving people underage? You would fail. That would show me. Good morning, Kathy. I'm sorry, I have to take this. Put some red clay aside for me and then feel free to get started, okay? See you soon. He makes the ugliest bowls in town. You would not believe how ugly they are. Did you just request to stop? Yeah, this is me. We've gone a block and a half. Okay, sorry my destination isn't further. You waited 20 minutes to go a block and a half? Yeah, I did. It was nice to meet you too. Hey, Dave, you're right. Bus 37B is letting people on for $1.50. Are you kidding? A free pen? And all I have to do is crawl under this box being propped up by a stick? They don't make better deals than that. I don't know, it seems like a trap. In what way? Like when you Google trap, this is what comes up. Real trap would be giving more money to Big Pen. When there are perfectly good free pens sitting under boxes being propped up by sticks. Why are you crawling all the way under it? Why are you being so judgmental? Hello? No, yeah, I can talk. She had been following me around for such a long time that I hardly even noticed it anymore. I couldn't remember a time before the arrival of my strange, hockey-playing shadow. But then something happened. Although I had never played or researched hockey in my life, I began to find myself unconsciously weaving obscure hockey terminology into day-to-day conversation. That apple you're eating is as round as a puck. What? Sorry. I don't know, it just came over me. Great presentation earlier. Thank you. Nothing but net. Oh. I'll tone the hockey down. Isn't that basketball? Nothing but... It can be. Today we visited an up-and-coming burger joint that is bringing fast casual into the 21st century. This quirky clown-themed restaurant already has over 30,000 locations worldwide, and more every day. McDonald's is certainly generating buzz, but does it have the quality to match? I went to see for myself. Welcome to McDonald's. Hi, I'm in the mood for a hot, fresh lunch, but I don't really have time to eat a whole sit-down meal. In fact, I don't really have time to leave my car. Sorry, what's the order? Can you say that again? Yes, I would like one hamburger. At the drop of a hat. What was the second thing? Was it fries? No, I just said at the drop of, like, in the blink of an eye. Delicious. Melissa. Did you go to McDonald's? Yeah, have you been? Yeah, I've been to McDonald's. My compliments to the chef. Big money, big money, big money. I don't know what to say. Hey. Hello? Hey, Mom, it's me again. Oh, hey, honey. What's up? Yeah, I actually have some pretty good news. Oh, that's great. Job related? Better. You like it? It's not finished, but it's only pictures of your desk. Yeah, it's not finished. No, stop taking desk pictures. Why do you have those up? It's just a good reminder. Of the desk? Yeah, and just like in general. What about like friends or like family? Do you have that? Yes, these are so special to me. Well, because you could hang those up instead of the desks. Yes. I could. You think you'll forget you're at the desk if there are no pictures of it? No. No. Okay. I'll hang one up right now. That looks great. How does that feel? I actually like that. Yeah, and if you want to try taking a desk down. Yep. What do you think? It looks great. Just needs one more. Hey Jen, do you have those papers we talked about? Is she roller skating? It looks like it. What's that? The spreadsheets? Oh.
Yeah, I have them here.
Got sort of an unusual setup there.
Yeah, I'm in California, so for me it's morning. I know it's winter most places, but it's
warm.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, I was more talking about how it's sort of inappropriate to skate during a meeting.
My best friend is a crab. So you're kind of fun, and you have a boyfriend, and he's like kind of a goof.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. So you're a friend of girls who wear red, and you have a boyfriend. He's such a goof.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll come back to that. What about like little videos of people dancing?
Yeah, I like those. I like to watch
Yeah?
those.
What about a compilation video of like children's toys like being set on fire and melting?
What? No. No.
Okay. Dogs?
Yeah, I like dogs.
Cool. Dog toys being like set on fire and melted.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna say boyfriend goof. I decided to take matters into my own hands and took a poll of 8 people walking past me in the park. The numbers don't lie. 3 people said oranges. 4 people said apples. One passerby said, "Excuse me, my name is Tony Lemlin, and I'm looking for a beautiful woman in a wide-brimmed hat." I said, "I got bad news for you, pal." And he said, "Why?" I said, "One of the participants in yesterday's poll heavily implied that someone is trying to kill you." He said, "What? What did they say?" I said, "Well, they think my poll is flawed, because lamps and flowers serve completely different functions." And he said, "No, not the poll. I mean, what did they say about trying to kill?" And I said, "Oh, misunderstanding." Then he said, "Give me all the cash in your wallet." And something about the way he was holding the knife I could now see that he had made me really want to listen to him. It seems like an apple a day is what keeps the doctor away. I've never slowed down after hitting an animal. And I've hit a lot of rabbits and squirrels. A couple deer. And a tiny, horrible part of me wonders, like, if it were a human, would I do anything different? Never have I ever supposed to be about, like, travel or dating or... Oh, well, I've never done those things either. Okay, for starters, I'm gonna delete this recording. What? No, don't delete it. It could be good to have. I've never slowed down after hitting an animal. Okay, fine. Just try another one, okay? Speak from the heart. You ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Never have I ever been to Montana, but I've always wanted to. Stately purple mountains, 2 hawks soaring over a sea of ponderosa pines, 1 unlucky tire-trodden skunk at the side of a road that stretches all the way to the horizon. I hope you like road trips. Was that good? Better. I mean, you mentioned roadkill again. Well, it was part of it, the image. That would be my only... I think it's usable. Yeah, I think it's usable. How do I stop recording? Mom and Dad, I would like to introduce you to my girlfriend, Kristen Stewart, as planned. What's that sound? Are you eating something? Certainly not a beloved family pet or anything. So... I just don't know whether she's ready to commit to me. I don't know, just be honest, communicate. Excuse me, ma'am, where are the fish that taste the best? Like the ones that I could eat? It was like blue. Okay, tonight I'll be doing TBHs about things on a map. After some trial and error typing things into Google, I learned that these are called compass roses. A compass rose will never steer you wrong. It is a firm but fair guide, and for that I give it 10 stars. If you want to fold the world in half hamburger style, or maybe you're just looking to get a little sun, the equator is a great place to start. On almost any map of the world, you'll find Ireland front and center. From this picture alone, you can see that Ireland has a beautiful green landscape. Good job to Ireland, and 10 stars from me. The ocean is as massive as it is unknowable. There are 4 major ocean basins, and a buttload of seas. Don't even get me started on the fish. 10 stars. An orange scarf. I knitted it. Thanks, kiddo. An orange scarf? I'm on the LA Dodgers, and last time I checked our colors were blue and white. Orange is the furthest color possible from blue. Not to mention the color of our worst rival, the San Francisco Giants. In baseball, your team color you wear like a badge. Go Dodgers! No one knows me at all, least of all my 5-year-old son, and I wish I'd never been born. Every time I wear this scarf, it will be a reminder that I'm utterly and totally alone in this world, except for when I'm on that old diamond. Happy birthday to me, I guess. Alexa, can you play some music?
Okay, what kind of music?
Just anything.
I'm totally blanking. Alexa, who are you talking to? Hey, I'm on a work call. The girl wants me to play music. That's weird. I know. What kind of music does she want? Anything. Weird. She can't hear us, right? No, I don't think.
Hey Jane, you're not that good at handball.
What? Why would you?
Are you crying?
No, I'm not. Why don't you challenge him to a match right now and you play and you win his respect? You lose by a little bit, but you practice every day. Every day for a month you practice. And then you come back and he's like, oh, Jane, you're so bad at handball? And you're like, yeah, probably. Let's play a game just for kicks. And you play and you're the best they've ever seen. The best they've ever seen. And you hit it and it goes soaring over the net. No one gets, and the whole school is gathered around. Everyone's cheering.
I may still be a queen, but Matt is no longer my king. I guess my one regret is miscalculating what the show's current stance on being a sex worker is. And in my defense, they seem to have no idea either. But one thing's for sure. My guess, which was that if you find out someone is one, you should point at them in a public place and shout prostitute, was dead wrong. And I'm paying the price for it. Hey honey, you know it's our anniversary. Yeah. So, what do you want to do now? What do I want to do now? What I want to do now is play baseball, of course. To even ask me that demonstrates a complete lack of understanding. I want to toss the pigskin with my teammates. I want to steal third, slide in, cold, a puff of smoke erupting behind me. The ref pauses for a moment, unsure whether I made it. He cocks his head to the side, ultimately deciding, safe! I'm gonna pass the phone to someone who just got her driver's permit. Is that me? And really wants to talk about what she's thinking about majoring. No, I don't. What things are you saying to each other? Yeah. What are you saying? Okay, I'll put her on. No! Hey! Mom, no, I can't. Hey, Grandma. Pants and shirts are both great, but which do people like more? I decided to take matters into my own hands and took a poll of 10 people walking past me in the park. 2 people said pants. 4 people said shirts. 3 people said that they did not really understand the question and generally liked to wear both. 1 person refused to answer and said the meanest thing that I've ever heard. Hey there, little guy. What's up with you? Swimming? That's cool. Me, I'm just sort of here. My housemates went to get the groceries. Boo! I know you can talk. Hey, Dad, I'm home. Hey, kiddo, how was school today? It's time for Dodger baseball. Wish I were playing baseball right now. We're just throwing the old pigskin into with my mitt, and the batter up, and batter says, "Oh, you're gonna throw a walk again, Clayt?" And I say, "Does this answer your question?" I throw it so fast.